Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of California. We're in the city of Los Angeles. We're going to be doing a part 2 continuation driving tour of our drive through Figueroa-Street. We're on 88th and Figueroa. It's 67 degrees outside right now. Passing 88th and Figueroa. We got the full moon in on our right. Passing 88th place. Yeah, lottery tickets on our right hand side. Passing Alti Liquor and Beer on our right. We're at 89th Street. You have a full Gospel Bible Fellowship on our left. Passing 90th. Prince Hall on our right. We're passing 91st. We have a Carnitas food cart on our right hand side. Wells Fargo on my right hand side. We got an auto sales business on our left hand side. We're passing 91st place. We have what looks to be like an apartment building on our left hand side. And on our right hand side, possibly more apartments. We got a female who looks like she just went food shopping. She got a cart full of food on my right. Got a gentleman walking by with a Gorillaz t-shirt. Remember Gorillaz? Remember the band? You remember the band Gorillaz? Passing 92nd Street. We're on 92nd and Figueroa. We got a whole stand on my right selling a bunch of goods, toilet paper and all that stuff. Let's make this right-hand turn on 93rd. It looked like we may or may have a person out here hanging out. Looks like they're building a new home on my right-hand side. And there's another one that follows it. And they're a lot bigger than the ones that's in the area. The area looks like it's mainly 1 stories, and the 2 stories tend to be like apartments. Oh, check this out. This is a new outlet. Beautiful. So we'll spin the block. Good to their little private property right there. Their little paradise oasis. I'm gonna turn right. We got a white van on my right with black sheets in the back covering what's inside, and it had like gigantic master locks on the driver's door, like the one where you have to use an external key, the one you would use for like a company gate. All right. If we make a left, we'll go to where we came from. I thought we could spin the block because I thought I saw somebody walking that could have potentially been on shift. But to go left, she's still walking up the avenue, so I'm just going to go right. I'm going to continue how we was walking forward. And if we hit the hundreds before the end of the video and we still got more time, then we'll spin back. We'll come back down the avenue, Figueroa-Street. We're passing 94th Street. We're about to hit the hundreds soon, speaking of the hundreds. We're at 95th Street. We got a female right here on my left-hand side. I tried to slow down as much as I could, but I didn't want to do a dramatic slowdown. But she at the corner clapping it. She's like shaking like her cheeks. I looked through my rearview mirror and I saw her like shaking her cheeks. Look at this vehicle on my left-hand side. Wow. Interesting looking vehicle. What is that? It's like a 1940s, 1950s milk delivery van. Got a female on my left-hand side next to Bethany Prayer Temple. She's cleaning the windows to what looks to be like the apartment. 2-story buildings on my right, 2 stories on my left. Those look like the new modern homes. So it look like somebody probably bought the piece of land, built a 2-story home on it, and now they own the property with the 2-story land. And you could tell the neighborhood looked like it was primarily 1-story. We're at the 9500 block of Hoover Street. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn rather than going right. I don't want her to go spin the block again and then she see me. She gonna think that we are interested in hiring her for a gig. All right, let's make this left-hand turn on Colden. 700 block of Colden. Turning left on Hoover and Colden. We have a Baptist church on our left, Greater Mount Olive Baptist Church. There's a lot of churches in and around Figueroa-Street. We got a lot of houses on our left and our right. Tons of trees. They all have the porches, the fences. At least they have sidewalks. You can walk, it's walker friendly. Got a Winnebago on our left, Class A, in front of a 2-story home. We're traveling like 17 miles an hour right now. Relatively slow. We're approaching Figueroa-Street. Got a little, what looks to be like an apartment over here on my left, apartment building. On Colden and Figueroa. Let's make this right-hand turn. You got Crystal Coin Laundry on my left-hand side. Let's make this right. I'm gonna wait until this car passes. Making this right-hand turn. Gospel Faith Mission on our right, Mount Zion Church. You see, there's a lot of churches. Star Car Sales on our left. We're passing 97th Street. We got King's Palace Motel on our left. We're at 98th Street. Got a gentleman on our right waiting for the bus, the 81 bus. He's next to 98th Street Market, cold beer and wine. They also have an ATM in case you need to tap ATM. In case you want to hit Figueroa-Street. Then they got the lottery. Get your groceries and your beer all in the same spot. Alright, we're going to be passing 98th Street. We got somebody on my right with a cart with a bunch of buckets hanging off of it and a sign. Got a market on our left. Passing 99th Street. We're approaching Harbor Freeway 110. Interstate 110. We're approaching Century Boulevard. The Magnolia Square area. You got a 7-Eleven gas station on my right-hand side. Right next to the 7-Eleven, there's a little canopy where somebody's selling flowers. Like a florist. They're vending flowers. It's a female. We're passing Century Boulevard. You got some ATVs on my left-hand side and a dirt bike. People riding up Figueroa. We're passing 101st Street, 101, going over some heavy-duty bumps. Passing 102nd Street, 102nd and Figueroa. Now we're passing 103rd. We just passed 104th. We got the Carlton Motel on our left, Tattoo Kings on our right, Tattoo Parlor. 104th Street, 104th Place, Income Tax Service on our right. Now we're passing 105th. Now we're approaching 106th and Figueroa. There was a female right there on my right-hand side. She was hanging out. Spin the block, see what the scene looks like. Speed bump. Got a lot of relatively modern cars out here. Honda Fit, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Honda, Chevy, Jeep, Honda, Mercedes, BMW. Let's make this right-hand turn on Denver Ave. This is the 10,700 block of Denver. We're going to make a right-hand turn at 106th Street, the 500 block of 106th Street. Let's turn right. It looks like we may have two people hanging out here on my left-hand side. It looks like she does not have any underwears on. She has a see-through undergarment. So it's like pants. We're on the 10,600 block of Figueroa. I'm gonna get onto the block. There's a lot of traffic coming, so I had to spin it. Passing 107th Street. We're at 108th and Figueroa. You got Gill's Liquors on my right hand side, and I see Lazy B Motel on the right hand side across the street. You got a bail bonds location too. Passing 108th. You got an auto body shop on my left hand side. That's the motel on my right at 109th. Traveling at normal speed because we got a whole pack of cars behind me. Passing 109th place. Passing 110th Street. We're approaching the Harbor Freeway entrance once again. We're at 111th place. We got another RV on my right hand side. Passing 112th Street, some graffiti on my right. There was a little store, grocery store. Gentleman on my right pushing a shopping cart. We're approaching 113th. We got a McDonald's on my right hand side. Got the Signal Motel on my left hand side. We're approaching Imperial Highway. We're now passing Imperial Highway. Speedy Check Cash on my right hand side. Cash Loans. Jack in the Box restaurant on my left hand side. Passing 115th. Passing the Metro station. We got a Metro bus directly in front of us. The 45 bus has the flashers on. We're going over these railroad tracks. Passing 117th in Figueroa. We'll take this about 2 or 3 more blocks up, and then we'll spin the block and come right back down Figueroa. I don't know if there's that much activity down this end. Passing 118th Street. We take it to 120. We're at 118th place. Now we're at 119th Street. We're going to make this right turn at 120th. Athens on the Hill. Let's make this right. 120th, 120th. And what we'll do is we'll just go around the block and get right back on Figueroa and just shoot the opposite direction. We're going to make this right-hand turn on Denver Ave. We're on Denver Ave. We're going to make a right-hand turn at the corner of 119th Street. We're at 119th in Denver. We're making a right-hand turn. As you can see, look at the ground. You see the intersection? You see all those black circle marks? That's from tires. I see that throughout Los Angeles, throughout Compton, throughout several other neighborhoods. Alright, we're going to make a left-hand turn, and we're going to descend. Go from 119 downwards. Again, look at this intersection. Look down. Burn marks all on the ground. Tires. We got apartments on my left-hand side. We're passing 118th. Passing 118th Street once again. We passed the place, then we passed the street. Remember, sometimes they repeat the numbers. Passing 117th Street. Going over over the tracks. Passing a pedestrian crossing. Got the Harbor Freeway station on my right hand side. We're passing 115th Street. We're approaching Imperial. We're going to casually go through this yellow ever so slowly. I got the coin wash on my right hand side, passing 113th. Approaching 112th Street. Approaching 111th Place. On my right, they got some clothing for sale. On my left, you got Figueroa-Street Elementary School, home of the Dolphins. 76 gas station on my left. Gas is $5.97 a gallon. We're passing 110th. You got the Holy Rock Baptist Church on our left. We're passing 109th Place. And now we're passing 109th Street. We're approaching 108th. I'm going to merge right just to stay in the slow lane. We're behind this nice Chevrolet Silverado LT. Light truck. Black. Looks nice. Dual exhaust. Passing 108th. 400 block of 108th. We got some females on my left-hand side across the street, but I believe we already spun through them. We already drove through them. We're passing 107th, but they're still out there. Somebody just bust a U-turn. Let me see if he gonna park out. Passing Faithway Baptist Church on our right. Yeah, we already checked them out. I'm not trying to spin the block again. Passing 106. Now we're passing 105th. Now we're passing 104th. 104th Street. Now we're passing 103rd Street. 103rd and Figueroa. Now we're approaching 102nd Street. Slowing down here. We have some females over here on my right hand side. I'm gonna bang this right hand turn at 101st Street. We got this young woman in an all white dress. The dress looks pretty formal. Looks pretty formal, like some formal attire. Long sleeve and everything. Then you have the other one with the cheetah. She's an Asian young female. There's even one next to the car talking to someone. She's in the car, leaning inwards, having a conversation with one of the drivers. And there was an Asian young woman out there hanging out with the cheetah clothes. Got some mattresses on my left-hand side, disposed of on the ground. Gonna spin the block on Grand Ave. There's an RV over here at 101st and Grand Ave, a Class A. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We're turning right on 102nd Street. Punch buggy, no punch back. You see that Volkswagen Beetle on my right-hand side? Classic. Got a nice tropical-looking tree on my right-hand side. Got a Ford Expedition double park. We're gonna make this right-hand turn, get right back on Figueroa. We'll probably pass those young women again, the one with the white dress and the one with the cheetah. They were out there in a team of three, a trio. It looks like they're still out there. And the other one that was in the car talking, she's out there. She has a really short skirt, and I don't think she's wearing underwears, or if she is, there's not much underwear to the underwear, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it was like a string and it was just, between her cheeks or something, but Yeah. We're passing Century Boulevard. We have a 7-Eleven on our left. We're approaching 99th Street, the 400 block of 99th Street. You got an older woman on my right-hand side walking with a walker, ever so gracefully. Got a discount market on my right-hand side. Why pay more? We're approaching 98th Street. So as you can see, we drove past there earlier and we didn't see the trio. So I don't know if the trio just got dropped off. I don't know if they just got on shift. I don't know what the situation is exactly, but yeah, they popped up out of nowhere like a computer glitch. Passing 97th, we got the Mark Twain Branch Library on my left-hand side. You got Mago's Smog Center on our right. You gotta get the smog check done here in California. I believe California's smog laws are really strict from what I hear. We got Gospel Faith Mission International on our left, the church. Passing Colden Ave. Burnout marks all at the intersection. I'm amazed at how damn near at every other intersection, and especially at important intersections, there's burnout marks everywhere. We're passing 95th Street. I think we have a young woman over here on my right hand side in some very see-through clothing. Some very see-through revealing clothing, like with like sparkles and like glitter and all of that stuff on it. It was like a kind of like a hose. You know how they got stockings, like pantyhose, but it was see-through and it had like glitter, and she was just walking out there. We're approaching Flower Street, the 9400 block of Flower Street. Let's make this right-hand turn on Flower. We're approaching 95th Street. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on 95th Street. We're now approaching Figueroa. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Figueroa-Street. We're at 95th and Figueroa. We got the Flight Motel on my left-hand side. That's the one with the jacuzzi, double bed suite. All right, we're going to make this right-hand turn. We're next to Faithful St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church on our left. And El Don Motel. I'm trying to make a right. I got a few cars. Just got to wait my turn. I'm making a right-hand turn. Now I am back on Figueroa. That female with the red just ran to that silver truck. Where? Let me see. Yeah, she got into that silver truck. That big silver truck right here in front of us. Yep, passing 93rd. That Chevrolet. Yeah, because she's gone. She's no longer in the corner. I just saw her walk up to the vehicle and she hopped in. So that's a brand new Chevrolet. Look on my right-hand side. They got, I think they're selling honey and mangoes and a bunch of stuff. We're approaching 92nd Street. Look at, he's turning right. That brand new truck turning right. So he picked her up. He must have liked her sparkle. He must have liked her glitter attire. We're approaching 91st Place. We have a female out here on my right-hand side. Again, she basically is revealing all. Yeah, she basically had nothing on her rear end, covering her rear end. The front was somewhat covered, and there's a car that just pulled up behind us, and just she walked up to the window. So it's active out here. I can go left? Beautiful. I'm going to go left. Or shall I go right? I think I shall go right so you guys can get one more peek. Let's make this right-hand turn at 91st place on the 400 block of West 91st. And this is a different batch of females that I've seen since the last couple of videos that I did. Because, you know, if you haven't checked out the other Figueroa videos on my channel, check them out. Documented a few of them. And there's been different girls every time. Different groups, different girls. Yeah, it's amazing. On the 9100 block of Figueroa, you got Numero Uno Market directly in front of us. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Figueroa. You got the female on my right-hand side. She's still posted out there. The one that's revealing all from her rear end. Right here on my right. But you won't be able to see, the truck went and blocked her. Sorry, guys. Blame it on the truck. The truck blocked her. I tried, though. We're passing 90th. Still descending in numbers. There's a female over here on my left that was getting into somebody's car. She was dressed like she was ready for the beach. Passing 89th Street. And it's 67 degrees outside right now, so it's sunny, but it's not like extremely hot. We're passing 88th place. We're passing 88th Street. First to serve on my right. Party Supply and Mini Store on our left. St. Augustine Greater Church on our right. We're passing 87th Street. We got the United States Postal guy on our right making some deliveries. Yo, look on my right. Look at the shop with the clothing. It looked like one of those girls got the clothing from right there. I wonder, yo. That's JJ's Run It Up shop on Figueroa-Street. They have like mannequins out there with like some really provocative, revealing clothing. And I'm wondering if the girls, like when they get off their shift or before they start, they're like, girl, you seen that outfit right out front, Figueroa? Girl, I gotta go get that. On my left-hand side, they got the Heat Club. It looks like a marijuana dispensary. A wellness center on our left. Completely legal. You need to be 21 or older with an ID, in-state or out-of-state, and you can purchase. You got an older gentleman on my right riding by on a Debo bike. Rest in peace, Debo. Tam's Burgers on our left. Number 34, Tam's Burgers. 76 gas station on the right. $5.74 a gallon for regular. Premium jumps up to $6.04 per gallon. We're passing Manchester Ave. Figueroa-Street, Figueroa and Manchester. And as you can see, every couple blocks we hit these main avenues with tons and tons of stores. Straight up shopping strips. Look at this chick on my left. This one on my left, she's walking in like a two-piece bathing suit. She's a little far. There's cops. The cops just pulled up straight to her. Yeah, she's just wobbling along. Wobbling along Figueroa. I was going to go around the block, but it's cool. Cops is right there. I don't want, you know what I mean? The cops going to think that we on the prowl. Passing 84th. But I'm sure that there's a mutual understanding out here. Passing 84th Street. You got the Sunrise Motel on our right. Now we're passing 82nd Street. You got a female right here. She got some super high heels with a white dress. Wow, she looks super young, super fit, super like she shouldn't really be out here, and she is out here. And that truck just pulled up to her. Yo, I wonder if that's her actual significant. Look at this car here just busted a U-turn. He said, "Oh snap!" Yo, look at, yeah, she's talking to the guy in the truck behind us, guys. She looks super young, and she was in. Yo, look at all these guys rushing around the corner. Everybody rushing around the block. They're like, my dibs. That's crazy, right? Let's make this right-hand turn at 83rd Street. We're now turning right on 83rd Street. We're approaching Figueroa-Street. We're on the 8200 block of Figueroa-Street. 83rd and Figueroa.